Okay, what's up? You feeling spooky? Cause your girl about to do the spooky book tag. I was tagged by the Library of Tomes. I believe that's how you say it. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. I love you. I'll link her channel down below. She's pretty cool. Go check her out. Y'all. Alright. We're just gonna get into it. I've heard of this book tag a little bit, but I haven't actually like looked into it. So yeah. I tried to do some, man, did I try. Okay, we're gonna go. We're just gonna, okay. Number 1, Corn Maze. What book had you confused and lost from the very beginning? Heart of Darkness. I hated this book, and I didn't read it. I didn't finish it, I should say. I didn't finish it, because this book is literally a heart of darkness. It makes no sense. None at all. Duh. 2, Haunted House. What book has the creepiest setting? I had a little trouble with this question because I love reading books that have creepy settings and I don't necessarily think that they're creepy. I just love them. For this question though, I decided to go with a book that's not actually like published. It's a Wattpad book, The Ghost Trackers Case Files by Jodi Marie. This series, it's a trilogy, and it is, when I was reading this, I just remember like not wanting to go to sleep because then I had to face like the quietness that was around me. And this was when I still lived in my my old house, so I lived in the basement in like total darkness. Yeah, definitely that one. Number 3, Ghost Boyfriend. Who is your eternal book boyfriend? I feel like we all know the answer to this, and that is Percy Jackson. Never will I not say Percy Jackson. He is the love of my life. Question number 4 is Caramel Apple Suckers. Best dang Halloween book ever. And for that, I am going with I, Ripper by Stephen Hunter. I just started reading this book and I'm spooked, but like I'm a good spook. It's about Jack the Ripper and I absolutely love this book. Yep. Question number 5 is vampires in everything. What is your least favorite Halloween trope? Probably vampires. I am so done with vampires. I'm done. I guess 5 again. Pumpkins in everything. What's your favorite Halloween trope? This is gonna sound so cheesy, but I am a sucker for werewolf romances. I know, kill me. I love werewolves. Yep, werewolves. Werewolves, just werewolves. Or murder and blood. Evil Incarnate, the most evil villain. Umbridge from Harry Potter. Hate that bitch. Or Venick from Six of Crows. Gross. Hate. Ouija board. A book that messes with things you don't want to get involved in. I honestly don't have an answer for this one because I love getting involved with all that spooky shit. At least in books, not in movies. If it's a movie, no. But if it's a book, I really like creepy things. I actually like love creepy. I guess the like creepiest thing that like the thing that like really gets me when I'm reading is probably like ghost stories, paranormal stories. I don't know, there's just some, probably because I believe in ghosts, and so it's like anyways. Full moon. What character do you turn into on the full moon? Kaz Brecker. I feel like during the full moon I'm just like gonna be super angry and violent, and definitely Kaz. But like I still care in like a weird way. Kaz. 9. All Hallows Eve. The other world and this world have meshed together for one night. What book world would you love to be swept into? All of them? I mean, I feel like I would love to be in the Percy Jackson world, but if I had to pick something else, I don't even know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the obvious answer and say Percy Jackson, Camp Half-Blood, Camp Jupiter, the Greek mythology world. That's where I'd want to be. Voodoo Doll. What author would you love to take control of and make them write you anything you want? Stephen King. I just started getting into Stephen King, and not only is he a fantastic writer, but he writes such creepy shit, and that is what I love. Black Cat. What red flags do you look for when first starting out a book? Okay, I have a lot of red flags. The first one is probably like your writing style. If it's very like middle school and like it's not supposed to be middle school, I will not enjoy it. If you're just if you are just a bad writer, I'm not gonna read your book. I will spend the whole time editing the book instead of actually like reading the book, and so I'm like not about that. Another red flag is like unrealistic backgrounds. I hate books that like they want their characters to have such like bad backgrounds, but then they set them in the most like contemporary story and the most like happy setting, and like I get that like that happens, but for some characters it just doesn't fit them, and then they like make like that backstory like has nothing to do with their personality now, and it's just it's bullshit. Another one is text lingo. I hate when they like when they use you instead of like they use the you instead of you. Like, boo! Get your shit together. I understand that you are a 30 to 40-year-old, but like, if you're writing young adult, you need to understand what's happening in the young adult world. And it ain't that shit. And then another thing. I understand that it is sometimes just like an editing like mishap, but like that Oxford comma. If you ain't using that Oxford comma, I ain't reading your shit. Unless it happens only like once, then it's fine. Witch's Brew, a book that had a lot of different components thrown in, but the result was magical. I like really don't want to go with my obvious answers, but I feel like I need to go with my obvious answers. For this question, I'm gonna go with Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. For me, this book was magical. I didn't think it was going to be this magical when I first picked it up. So I was very surprised. I mean, it's this complicated fantasy world with murder and kindness and death and life and magic. Alright, but that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for tagging me, Library of Tomes. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not saying that right, you can hurt me. Call me out on it. Boop. It's been a pleasure. I really liked this tag. But yeah, that's it for this video. Push that like button and subscribe. Bye.